Well, howdy, folks. Daryl Keith Norman again here. I hope you all had a great week. And I wanted to, right off the top, kind of thank everybody for subscribing and sharing and watching and just totally making my day. It's like, even if there's only 30 people listening, it's like, that's 30 people that wouldn't heard it otherwise. And I really appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. This week's song is called Go Down Swingin', and it's co-written with my good friend Corey Barker. We've known each other for about 20 years and probably written about 60 songs together. So I'm going to play the song, and then we're going to come back on the other side, chat about it a little bit. So here's Go Down Swingin'. Enjoy.
Here I come, she doesn't know it yet. There she goes, my only regret. We've been friends for way too long. My heart's ready for moving on to love. Sweet love is what I have in mind. I've been dreaming of this for such a long, long time. Anticipating, I've had my share of waiting. Wrong or right, I'll find out tonight what tomorrow's bringing. If there's a chance we'll make it, then I'm gonna take it. At least if I go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. I'm gonna go down swinging. Guarantees have never been my thing. I got faith, and that's all I need. She might not be feeling love, but just imagine if she does. Cause wrong or right, I'll find out tonight what tomorrow's bringing. If there's a chance we'll make it, then I'm gonna take it. At least if I go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. Gonna go down swinging. I'm gonna go down swinging. Yeah. If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down.
Well, I hope you liked that. That was called Go Down Swingin', written with me and Corey Barker. And Corey and I always have a lot of fun when we write together. We haven't done it much lately because he's got a full-time gig writing with a bunch of other artists and stuff for a publishing company. And we kind of been doing different things, but we still keep in touch and follow each other's careers. And I'm totally supportive of everything he's trying to do over there, and he is totally supportive of me, and we've just been good friends for a long time. A lot of times we were on the same page so much that we'd be sitting there writing out lines and everything, and then we'd look up and go, okay, what do you got? And he'd tell me his line, and I'd laugh, and I'd have the same line as he had. We just totally were in synchronicity there. For a while, I mean, we just knew what the other one was going to be thinking, and we kind of knew what would blow each other away. and we were constantly trying to blow each other away, and it was just a lot of fun. And one of the things Corey is, it's kind of his trademark, is, at least with me, he always liked to take titles that might mean more than one thing. We did a bunch of them like that, where you look at the title and think it meant one thing, and then you listen to the song and, oh, it means something else. So Go Down Swingin' is kind of in that same vein. Your standard definition for Go Down Swingin' would be like you'd be not going down without a fight, and we liked that idea. But it also, I had the chords going on this, and it was kind of a swing thing. And he goes, well, let's make it a swing tune, and then turn it positive, and still mean you're not going down without a fight, but also be a swing tune, and it kind of hits you on several different levels. And so we just had a blast doing this. It didn't take us very long to do it. I think I came up with like the tune part first on this one. It's always different. You never know what you're going to come up with first. But I liked the chord progression and the feel of it. And Corey just started singing off the top of his head. And we fine-tuned that. And then it was like, all right, let's go eat lunch. The basic story behind this song is, the guy's getting ready to ask the girl out, and he doesn't know if she's going to tell him yes or no. And he's all excited about the prospects. And so you never really find out what she says in this song, and it's not really important. The important part is he's just so excited to get ready to ask her out. And that's what this is about. It's about that anticipation. And I've always liked this song. We've had it for quite a few years, and I finally did a demo on it, and the band did just a wonderful job on it. And I've said it before. It's like every day you walk in, start with a blank sheet of paper, and it just is really exciting. You start building a song line at a time, and hopefully when it's done, you can sit there and go, yeah, I can relate to that, and maybe somebody else can relate to that, and in the process have fun doing it. And I've always believed that every song has to have a little piece of you in it. And some of my favorite songwriters that I've worked with through the years, their songs were just an extension of how they talked. And like Wayne Carson with Always on My Mind, it was just one big apology, and I could just see Wayne doing something stupid and going up to his wife, go, yeah, but you're always on my mind. That's just him, it wasn't really a stretch for him to come up with that, but it was so simple and so brilliant that it was a huge success. And, I always go back to Ted Harris, who wrote The Hand That Rocks the Cradle Rules the World. That's such a brilliant, profound title for a song, and it was a wonderful hit for Steve Wariner. I think it went to number one. I'm not sure how far up it got, but I think it got to number one in the 80s. And if you sat and were talking to Ted Harris, and you'd be talking about your mother, and Ted would just go, well, yeah, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. That's just how he talked. And so I've always been conscious of that. And as a songwriter, it's like I always wanted to make sure that it wasn't too far of a stretch. Me sitting here talking on these videos and everything, I don't want the songs to be much different than that. They're just a conversation between the writer, the singer, and the listener. And Corey and I each kind of had our own signatures that were us. And I always love that, because when you get two people with their unique signatures together, and then they start writing together, you come up with something that neither one of you would have ever come up with before by yourself. And that's the beauty of a good co-write. It's not arguing, and it's not like pulling teeth. I've had writing sessions like that too, and I'm at the point now, if it's like pulling teeth, I'll just say, hey, have a nice day, I'm going to watch a movie or something. It's got to be fun. And there's so much rejection in this business that if it's not fun, I mean, these days with streaming and everything, it's also not a whole lot of money in it either. So you're doing it basically because you love it. And if it's like pulling teeth, I'm just not doing it anymore. I may never make it because of it, but it's like, I have fun when I'm writing. It doesn't really matter who I'm writing with. All my regular writers that I write with, we just have a blast. And you can tell that Corey and I were having fun when we wrote this song. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it makes you just bounce around the house and sing along. And that's pretty much it for this song. Not a whole lot of story behind it. But I want to thank everybody for subscribing, for sharing, for watching this, and just kind of joining me on this little journey that I'm taking here. I'm having the time of my life. I hope you guys are all having fun too. And once again, if you need anything at all, if you want to co-write, if you need a song for your project, if you want to do a project, I will do just about anything except not have fun. And so, having said all that, you all have a great week. And once again, if you need to contact me, I'll leave the contact information up for a few seconds at the end of this. But it's abnormanmusic@gmail.com. And you just have a wonderful week. And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.